Okay, hey guys, this is Dr. Sean, and we're going to go over the basics of discussion boards. Just a couple minutes. This is looking at your screen, or as you would see it on a computer up this way. And I've got the student version down. We can see over on the far side, way up at the top, you can see there's home, announcements, syllabus, vital source, bookshelf, modules. Vital source, bookshelf, sometimes there's problems with that in the first week. Don't worry about it. Keep at it. Contact either support at the bottom of the main page or contact your online advisor if you can't get into that one. It happens every term for everybody, so don't freak out about that. But let me know because I'll check on my end. Anyway, um, this is for your anatomy and physiology class, by the way. Your 6 weeks. This is the beginning of week 1. I've already done a couple videos. If I say something about drawings or other things like that, or midterm or final, ignore that because we don't have a midterm. We don't have a final. And you don't have any drawings to do, which I miss because they were really, really cool to see you guys do some creative work and give the feedback and really see what's going on there. But let's look at the discussion boards really quickly. Here we have all 6 ones. Discussion homeostasis. Homeostasis, remember, is keeping things even in the body, like temperature. If it gets too hot, you sweat. Get too cold, you shiver. If your blood glucose gets too high in the blood, the glucose in the blood, sugar in the blood, you release insulin from the pancreas. And if it's too low, you release glucagon, and that really helps release stuff from the liver. Anyway, that's kind of like the basis of what those do. Survival talks about like muscular system. It's very basic. I will post hints and other things during each one of those for you. So look at the other responses and listen to me. Listen to me. When you're doing responses, make sure there are 2 responses to other people that actually have some benefit to the conversation. So let's look at this. Homeostasis, number 1. And down here it says response post. In your original post, be sure to provide meaningful response to at least 2 of your peers by the end of the week. In your peer response, provide examples of homeostasis and what happens when the body is not in homeostasis. So look at my examples that I will give. I will respond to many of them and then give you kind of a hint for you to bite off of those because I don't want this to be too hard because it's really hard to think about that stuff sometimes. So let's go down here. Completed expectations. Usually the first set is due by Wednesday. That's your first response, which is your basic information, and then your responses to those is due by Sunday. So make sure you get those because I will be checking on them. Blah 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 blah. And here you go. So let's go down here, and this is going to say homeostasis. You're going to reply, and you go down here, and we're going to explain what homeostasis is and describe the process in detail. Use your book as a reference and include citations in APA format if you do. So I would really like to see you put this in your own words. Because if you highlight and click, drag and drop, or something like that, you'll get some points, but I will give more points for original content. So that's what we're looking for. So let's go down here, and I'm just going to write homeostasis is the body's way of maintaining balance in the systems, etc. Okay, this is just a basic one, right? So I'm going to post this and we hit reply. That's all you got to do. Bada bing, bada boom. If you want to attach something, you do. There's a test student it'll show up as. I will post other stuff. It'll be from me. Now, if I go back and I look at this and we go leave student view, check this out. I'm gonna give you something here. So I'm gonna go to discussions, and actually I'm gonna go to gradebook. Let's go to grade. See, now here it says discussion homeostasis. There's one unread reply, so that's something for me. I see that there's a reply that I haven't read, and that's available until July 12th. But don't worry about that because I'll use this for other classes as well. I'm going to show you what I'm looking for. Okay, let's go to grades. I'm just going to pick one random one here. Let's just pick this one. I don't think it'll say anything. It might not say anything. No, here we go. View the rubric. This is what I want you to see. So, initial content. Okay, post demonstrate. This is how to get 100% on it. Post demonstrates depth of understanding of course content, addresses discussion prompt completely, offers clear point of view detail, or demonstrates adequate depth of understanding but does not address the full discussion prompt, Point of view is somewhat unclear or details limited. It's important. Next one here, by a deadline. You get 10 points for that one, right? Initial post has 0 to 1 grammatical errors or spelling errors. Now, this could be a capital at the beginning of the sentence and a period at the end of the sentence. I do grade on those, okay? Because that's something we need to grade and we need to look at, because you're going to have to do documentation as you get into your profession. So let's go down here. Response timeliness engaged in classroom interaction. Submits a required number of responses. Two. And responses extend the discussion, okay, by relating to others' ideas and supporting detail. Now, by just saying something like, Janice, I really agree with you, or Janice, I completely agree. Oh, that's an excellent point. That doesn't cut the mustard on this one, right? We have to say, I agree with you and, or I agree with you but, or I don't agree with you and, or I don't agree with you but, or I found that interesting and then add another sentence. That's how you get your points, okay? Peer review by deadlines, okay, those are by Sunday, both of them. And then as 0 to 1 points. Now, I'll sometimes down here, I might write something like, you got a 1% on one of your assignments. And the reason you get a 1%, again, listen if this is important. The reason you get 1% on one of your assignments is because that assignment was incomplete. Or it was in a format that I could not open. So if it's not in a docx or a doc file or a PDF or something like that, I can't open it. And if I can't open it, I can't read it. So if you're doing Google Docs or some iDocs or something like that, or whatever, those kind of things, if I can't open it, then I can't see it. And I'm not going to go hunting down and finding all kinds of stuff to get that thing to open. I need to have it done correctly and turned in correctly. So what happens with that 1%? You get the 1% until you turn it in completed and better. Hopefully you saved everything, and make sure you check your saves, right? So if you turn something in later and it's complete and you had a 1%, now you'll get the full credit and it's not late. Even if it shows up a week later or 2 weeks, because that happens, man. I understand stuff happens. If stuff happens, let me know. Contact me in the you can do the cafe. I don't like using the cafe. I don't check it as much as I should. It's better if you do online. You go in through here. Check this out. Okay, we go back. Let's get this here. Whoopsie. Okay, let's go back. We go Bink. Okay, and we're going to go to, let's say, inbox. Okay, that's a whole list of people right there. There's no grades in there right now. So let's say you want to send me something, right? And you pick whatever you're going to send and all this kind of stuff. And you send me a message. And, hey, I want to, let's do this one. I'm going to send this now. This is going to be before the class starts. Okay, so let me do this for this one class here. I'm going to show you how I do things. Insert names. All the students. Let's do all students. All students. There we go. And we're going to go the beginning of class discussion video. Here is a sample of a email. Okay, and then I would hit send, and it would go to all of you, and you'd get a thing, and it would be a general message. So anyway, that's what we have for this whole thing. Let's go ahead and have fun with the class, guys. Let me know. I want to know more about you. So we'll do that in the introduction part. Don't forget there's an introduction part, and there's also a syllabus test in there, so make sure and do that. And I will contact you guys later on. As for right now, we have done 8 minutes. Oh my God, this is way too long. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Talk to you on the flip side. Don't forget to watch all the videos, and we'll go from there. Take care. Bye. Hopefully that showed up all. Let me check. Oops. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it did. It showed up as best as it did. I'll talk to you soon. Talk to you later. Bye.